Hello! Is Susan Wojcinski the reason behind YouTube's downfall? Are content creators getting their fair share of the pay? Will you subscribe to the Sand Distress 83 and Smiling Dork YouTube channels? Because we are back with another episode of Bullshit Hour. I'm your host, Sand Distress 83.
And I am your co-host, Mango the Smiling Dork.
And like we said, today, you can tell we're going to talk about the state of YouTube. So I hope you got your popcorn, you got your little popcorn, your little snacks, you got your little drinks, got all comfy, yeah? Okay, we'll throw that all away, because you're going to probably laugh your ass off.
Yes.
So, what do you think of YouTube at its current state?
Well, as someone that's been on the platform for its entire inception, I would have to say that it's definitely changed.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not good either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello! Unless that's you.
It's me!
Our first viewer is the co-host! But yeah, I feel like, with Kappa, it made things safer.
Yes, but then you also had a lot of people basically having to put, messages at the beginning of their videos.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I've been doing that even before this whole Kappa thing started. Remember, back with our one video, that one Pokemon video we did where we did invert colors. Remember that? I had to start put at the start of the video a disclaimer that invert colors are on and it could affect your eyesight. Yeah. Honestly, YouTube, do you think YouTube's better than the way it used to be, though?
I think a lot of the new features are definitely a good thing.
Yeah, remember the subtitles?
Yeah.
All the times it said my name incorrectly.
I wonder if it still does that.
Sandra Stressed. Apparently a couple of times it's called me Santa.
Well,
Santa Stressed!
It's nearly Christmas time, so I guess that works.
So you can call me Santa Stressed.
You should actually call yourself that when it gets closer to Christmas.
No!
What's another thing I can talk about?
Susan, not a bad person, does her very best to, maintain everything. People give her a lot of hate, Can you really blame her for all the things she's had to do to keep YouTube, alive?
Problem is, I literally know nothing about her.
She's been on YouTube for quite some time. Don't forget, yeah, and believe it or not, she also got interviewed by none other than Anthony Padilla.
Oh.
Good man, by the way. He interviewed a lot of people. But yeah, I feel now, don't get me wrong, I know some people will probably hate me for saying this, but I actually think people hate on her for no good reason. You know what I mean? It's I don't know.
Well, I mean, that whole NFT shit is really annoying.
Yeah, that I'll agree with. Why do you think I'm not into that shiza?
I mean, I've never been into NFTs. If you support that thing,
no hate.
But it's still really dumb.
Yeah, why do you think I'm never gonna sell my own videos to people?
Why would anyone think that anyone on Earth would be okay with that?
Exactly, it's stupid. But yeah,
the chance that your video could literally be stolen.
Yeah, another thing I've been noticing is Jack did this a couple while back, but remember when he mentioned how another YouTuber was not getting treated equal for what was it, racism or something?
Wasn't that Coke or Corey Kenshin?
I think it was.
That he did the whole age-restricted challenge, which technically wasn't even related, but it was still technically related.
Yeah. But back to Susan, I feel like she doesn't get, her fair share of treatment. Granted, some things could have been done a little better, Some things could have been done to, prevent Kappa, from ever having to happen to, affect certain content creators, But can you...
A lot of things could have been done.
But can you really blame her, though, for doing the best she could?
When she gets some things completely wrong, Yes.
Yeah. But like, think like this: how hard do you think it is to actually run YouTube as CEO?
I mean, I can imagine it's not the easiest position in the world, but
And don't forget all the stress and all the work you got to do. Like, like all the videos you got to go through, all the paper. Wait, does she get paperwork?
well, I think she does get paperwork, but she's not the one that watches every single video. She has a team for that.
I mean, don't they report to her for some of this stuff? Now that I think about it.
They don't just report to her. There are also some people that are higher up that also have to be like, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah. Another thing I get like is like, Grant. Another thing like, oh god, I remember now what I was gonna say. Remember the dislike button when it showed you how many people disliked the video?
Okay, that I actually do have a little bit of an issue with because the freaking dislike button was a way to show you if a video was faulty or not.
Yeah, and it gave you some ideas that maybe what you were uploading just wasn't what they were expecting,
Like, imagine you're trying to find a video to save someone's life and it ends up being crappy or chock full of ads.
Why would you use a video to save someone's life?
A video teaching someone the Heimlich maneuver.
Oh, good point. Good point. But yeah, like another thing is like, as someone once said, on the YouTube like system, it's bullshit. It's meaningless. No, it's not. The like system is there for a reason, It's to tell you what people are into and what people aren't into, and where you can grow and improve as a content creator.
Speaking of the like button, that shit used to be blue.
Blue?
It used to be blue.
Like!
Now it turns rainbow and then goes black.
Yeah. Oh my god. Now, you know what? I just also content creators. Let's go to that now. Did you know that some content creators actually quit because of ever since like Kappa and all that stuff?
I can imagine a lot of that stuff. Have you ever heard of ElsaGate?
No.
ElsaGate was this really cringy part of YouTube in like 2015, which was basically, it was really crappy cartoon, like, with really crappy animations, really cringe live action stuff with whatever popular character at the time. And, like, it's just so annoying.
Aren't they gone?
A lot of the videos are gone, but that's like the live action stuff. And a lot of it was targeted towards kids, but was completely inappropriate.
And I thought Kappa wasn't put in place to prevent them from seeing that.
Yeah, Kappa wasn't put in place in 2015.
Yeah, like it's like Robbie Ron said, you can't let your kids see this.
Yeah, except 2015, like that's the only year that ElsaGate was a thing. Because it got so bad that people were getting sued.
Wait, so the reason Kappa isn't put in place was most likely because of those bastards?
No, actually not at all.
It was many people?
That was a separate thing. A separate dilemma entirely.
Yeah. Hello, second viewer!
There's a second person.
I'm glad you're here to join us in our discussion of YouTube and how it's come and where it. Now, let's be honest. How long do you think YouTube's going to last?
Oh God, I honestly hope nothing happens to it because I'm trying to make it my job.
Same. Even if I don't make it my job ever, I still want to do it.
Like, yeah, I'm currently doing it as a hobby, and at the end of this year, I'm going to be trying to find a job.
Wait, you're going to look for a job?
Yeah, it's a whole slog.
Have you tried working where I work? We'll talk about this part later, okay?
Yeah, let's not get off topic. But
yeah,
I really hope that YouTube doesn't go away because that's going to leave a lot of people without jobs.
Yeah, like Jack and Mark. Isn't PewDiePie retired?
He was, and then he came back, and I don't know what the hell
Did you know he's no longer number one?
Yes, he lost that to a freaking kids channel.
Ah, I don't know why. I honestly find that funny. Like, I expected it to be like Jack or Mark or maybe other people like Dan.
There is something that I do find annoying.
Yeah.
Videos that are marketed towards kids, you can't you know that feature where you can watch videos and also look at other things at the same time?
Yeah.
You can't do that with videos that are marketed towards kids.
Wait, so we can't make money off that?
Oh, no, you can still make money. It's just going to be very reduced.
How much are we talking?
I have no stinking clue.
God. I'll be honest. Yeah, YouTube. Remember the first video they ever made?
Yes, the zoo video. That was made by the original creators.
The original people who made YouTube? Surprise Pikachu face?
Yeah, that makes sense. The first video on the platform would be made by the creators. That makes a lot of sense.
It honestly does. Great. I'll be honest, YouTube has come a long way when you think about it. Remember when they got their first video? Look where they are now. They have gone down so low. Man. But yeah. Oh my God, what was it? I don't know if I'm thinking. Oh yeah. Remember like when YouTube stunningly got popular amongst the whole generation? What do you think is gonna replace it one day?
Probably stuff like
Twitch.
Well, Twitch, probably not. A lot of Twitch streamers have actually moved over to YouTube.
Did you know that, speaking of like, yeah, oh my God, what was it? So you know like the whole TikTok videos for YouTube?
Yeah, the shorts.
Apparently TikTok is considered to be, they're considering banning TikTok from America.
That's been and done with. That's not happening.
Yeah, I know. But you're like, what was the idea? I like how they went from their first video to now having like shorts and all of that.
I know.
And no, I'm not talking about like shorts. I'm talking about short video shorts. But you want to know a funny fact? The very first video I ever uploaded started out as a regular old video, but years later it became a short.
Oh God, I've had like 15 different YouTube channels over my lifetime.
I've only had the one, and that's this one.
Yeah, I cannot say how many freaking I cannot say what my first video was entirely.
Some of your videos are better left dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a story for another day because we're demonetized if you actually were monetized, you know.
Actually, no. Those are stories best left for the dead to read.
Yeah, these are stories best left for after we're done recording.
Yeah, we're never gonna. Yeah, if I was monetized, Miss Wojcinski would not be happy with us, or with me specifically.
I mean, you know, I used to censor my cursing, but now it's like, okay, I said the word "cum" in a video today.
What?
Yeah, I said the word "cum" in a video today.
You can't say that. Period.
Technically, you can.
How?
Because you're not talking of you can say it if you're not specifically talking about a sexual activity, which I wasn't. I was referring to someone who had white clothing that literally looked like someone, you know.
Yeah. But everything I've been noticing, like YouTube, how, remember the whole leader? Do you think that we'll ever get like a leaderboard eventually to show you who's up on top?
Oh.
I feel like we need. I don't know. I feel like what we need is like a leaderboard or like someone to show you your ranking. You know.
But if we have a leaderboard, then that means people on the bottom of that leaderboard are going to feel really shitty.
Yeah, but it gives them a challenge, you know?
A challenge that, depending on the person, they may never actually, they may never overcome.
You don't know. A man can change his stars. Oh my God, I'm surprised I still remember that.
You know, YouTube used to be gray.
Gray?
Yeah, YouTube used to be gray instead of white or black. There wasn't a light or dark mode back then.
You know what I find funny about those, though? I like to think that dark is like, you're in the living room, but light mode is heaven.
Yeah, how about no?
Good point. But yeah, YouTube, how many CEOs do you think we've had?
I can't tell you. Although I can tell you the first video I looked up on my own.
What?
It was a playthrough of Toy Story 2.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the first thing of videos I ever watched was a playthrough of Toy Story 2 on the PS2.
I'm sorry. That was a game?
Yes, that was a game.
Okay. Now, another thing about YouTube is like, you've seen all the kinds of content we got on here. You got like little animal videos. You got Let's Play gamers. You got cooking. Heck, we even got reactors now, remember? And animators, VTubers. The list goes on.
It's been a year since VTubing became a real trend.
What do you think is going to come next?
Oh, Lord, I don't want to know.
Oh, my God. I like to imagine that, like, YouTube never disappears. But again, if it does, it gets a nice send-off, you know? And if we get something just as good or better than YouTube. I wonder what we'll get. I do hope we get something good, though, honestly.
Well, this is going to be very bad.
I think. Now that I think about it. Oh, God, what was it? Oh, my God. Have you heard of, like, I'm trying to remember. You know what the worst part about being a YouTuber is? It's the fact that sometimes most YouTubers, they make us, look bad only because of what they've done. Like, take, like, popular MMOs. He was put in prison for a while. Then he got out.
He was in prison?
Yeah, he was abusive.
Oh, boy. Skydus Minecraft. Ever heard of him?
Yeah.
He was not exactly good either.
What did he do?
He was very abusive to not only his girlfriend, but also the people that he was working with.
I can see why he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know about Stampy?
Yeah.
Did you know that he actually had some rather interesting workers?
What do you mean?
One of them was arrested for indecency towards children.
Oh, Lord. Who?
I think it was like it was like Lion Maker. And Elfer Lee, he wasn't arrested, but he did commit a crime. Like he was, sort of the same thing, but on a lesser level. Now they didn't arrest him, but he doesn't show up in Stampy's videos anymore. But he and Stampy are still friends.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, that the guy Elfer Lee, he actually has changed from like people actually forgiven him. Well, some of them did.
Elfer Lee.
Yep, Elfer Lee.
No, him.
Yep. Now he's got a whole new crew.
Wow. You can tell how long it's been since I've watched a Stampy video. Damn.
Yeah, he's got a whole new crew. Now he's got a beaver, he's got a reindeer, and an elephant. Another thing, like, remember how YouTube, I like how, what was it? Like, actually, you should have seen my oldest videos. They were not great.
You should have seen mine. Oh my god. Actually, I have an old video. I have a video on this channel that actually is one of my old videos from long ago.
Old channel?
Old, yeah.
It isn't the one thing, was it?
What one thing? I don't remember.
The bath.
Oh, no.
Yeah, good. Don't ever do that.
I would never show. I don't even have that footage. It was a different thing.
He was a good person. Trust me. My friend here, he's innocent.
So I've done a lot of weird stuff and not very good stuff either.
To be fair, to be fair, I did get a copyright claim one time, but I think I got removed.
Dude, there was one time I got a copyright. I got a single freaking strike. And I was like, nope, this channel's done with.
Oh my god. You think that's like every young new YouTuber's response when they get their first strike?
If they're as absolutely crazy as me.
I mean, you've mellowed down a bit.
Yeah, sure, why not?
What is that supposed to mean? Well, you may not mellow down, but you're a reasonable creator.
Well, thank you, but also shove it, because no.
What? Come on, I'm trying to make you look good here.
There ain't no good looking in this.
No, man. I know we're getting off topic here, but I'm going to say this now. You are a good, handsome-looking man.
Well, thank you very much.
In fact, guys, shout out to Smiling Dork. You should check out his content. He makes amazing videos. He and I did collaborations in the past. He's also the reason for the Blue Sour Patch curse.
Oh, God, yes, that old video. Because every single time I put my hand in that stinking bag, all that came out.
A Blue Sour Patch child.
Yes, and oh my god.
Well, I think that actually sorry to break this short, guys, but we are out of time. Of course, I want to thank you, Smiling Dork, for joining me again for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Bullshit Hour. And Susan, if you're watching this video, please don't get mad at us. We are doing our best to stand up for you but we're also obligated to tell the truth about YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're obligated, but at this point, we were forced.
I have put my talking about in the chat for those that want to watch that.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
I cannot see it.
Probably can't look at the chat right now.
Oh, I can look at it. Hold on.
Well, once we stop this, you can watch it.
Yeah. Until then, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And as always, we will see you next time on Bullshit Hour. Bye, guys. I cannot.